Miss Lily, you are suing the defendant, Ms. Glover, over some loans. You two used to date, and you claim that throughout your relationship, you loaned the defendant money for bills, casinos, and you even paid for a cruise that you claim the defendant promised to pay you back for, but hasn't. You believe that Ms. Glover has manipulated and used you, which is why you're suing her for the maximum of $5,000. Ms. Glover, you claim that the money that the plaintiff gave you turned into loans after you two broke up, so you owe her nothing. Ms. Lily, tell me how you two met.
Yes, Your Honor. We met some time ago, and then we reconnected when Ms. Glover reached out to me on social media, and then we connected after that, where we started meeting and hanging out with each other, yes.
And what was the relationship like?
It was like a friend, because I really needed a friend. My daughter and granddaughter were murdered. So I had custody of the 3 surviving children. And she knew that, and we started hanging out. I was in a vulnerable situation, vulnerable state, where I felt like the world was just crumbling down on me. So Miss Glover was like, okay, I'm here for you. We could, just the friendship ended up being something more. Just having a good time because I needed a friend going through all of that.
Okay. Ms. Glover, what was the relationship like from your perspective?
We started out as a friend.
Yeah.
And I knew Pearl from a while back, and like I said, I reached out to her. Then we started seeing each other and hanging out, dating. And
Was it serious?
yeah, I felt like it was.
Yes.
I felt like it was.
Okay. So, Ms. Lily, you came into some money,
Yes.
and that was from a car accident?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me about when the loans, when they started being extended to the defendant.
When I started receiving money after the car accident, I shared the amount. The amount was $25,000. So it was like, I felt like Miss Glover was like, it was always something like she needed help with her rent. She needed help with car payment, life insurance for her daughter because.
So you believe that she was asking for money after you received this amount of
Yes,
money?
ma'am.
Ms. Glover, were you asking for money?
No, that's not true. It wasn't, she was loaning me money before.
So what was the nature around money with the relationship? Did y'all have a discussion when you were handing her money that this was supposed to be paid back?
Yeah, she would text me. We would have text conversations.
I only ask because there's a charge on, this is your Exhibit C on page 7, and you circled a transaction from Cash App for $30. Did you have a conversation with her about this $30 that this was supposed to be returned to you?
Yes,
That this was a loan?
Your Honor, yes, ma'am. She needed gas money, and she asked if she could borrow the money. Could I cash up her $30?
So when she says, can I borrow, you're assuming she's going to pay you that money back?
Yes.
Was that your understanding?
No, because not only did Pearl gave me gas money, Pearl was out of town, didn't have no money. I sent her a couple hundreds here, 100 here, when she was out, tapped out, and didn't have money.
And you didn't expect that money
I
back?
didn't expect it back because I thought we was good,
You're assuming she's going to pay you back because she's saying, can I borrow?
Yes.
What about the fact that she's just your girlfriend, that you help each other out?
That was also the case, but it was always, can I borrow, or because someone didn't pay their rent or someone didn't give her this, can you loan me? And that's her favorite word, loan or borrow.
Okay. Judge Mincer.
Okay. Now, you, Miss Lily, say that she borrowed $3,075 to pay her rent, car note, and even her daughter's insurance policy, right?
Yes.
Ms. Glover, true or not true?
Not true. I did not borrow no $3,000 for her, number one. The borrowing for my kids' insurance, no, I didn't borrow any money for insurance. And
What's your daughter's name?
Sharika,
Okay. Did you see some of the exhibits that she gave before this case, which has a text message exchange that says, I was asking if I could borrow $400 or $500 to pay their insurance. Sharika said she will have hers next week.
yes, I remember, yeah.
So she was telling the truth about that.
Yeah, what I'm saying, she telling the truth about the money for the insurance, but
But you just told us that.
Oh.
That you just told us that was
Yeah.
true.